Damn, shape up still wow. Alright, so let me tell you guys. I'm gonna basically just tell you one of my stories, my motorcycle stories. So this day was raining a little bit, but not too crazy, right? I decided to take my motorcycle to work this day. Not a bad idea, you know. When I take my motorcycle to work, I get there earlier and I get home faster. Today, after the gym, which was after work, so I went to work, went down the street to the gym after, get on my helmet, get on my bike, I'm rolling out. Now this particular street that's gonna put me on the highway, I bust a right and then it's a straight road, and then the road does like a little but it's still overall straight. But then after being straight for a little minute, it does one of these and then puts you on the highway. So it makes a very almost like a U-turn. The road follows a U-turn. Now on this straightaway, I'm vibing. I'm going. I get closer, I see something approaching. I'm like, not gonna lie, you going kind of fast. Then you might be going a little too fast. This turn looks deep, because you could kind of see how the turn is set up before you even get there. I'm like, this turn look kind of deep. And then I start thinking in my head, I'm like, okay, all the videos I watch, you don't want to be braking hard while you're turning, so I gotta try to do as much stopping as I can as early as I can. So I try to slow down myself, and I do a pretty decent job. I slow down myself, I'm coming in. It's time for the turn. Oh shit, I've never done a turn this deep before on my motorcycle. Fuck it, boom, hit the curb, gang. Hit the curb. I didn't even attempt to bust that turn, because currently, I if I was to go on the bike now, I'd know how to lean it, how to get that little turn in. Back then I didn't know. So it's like, I'm not about to risk trying to turn the junk and fall on my side while I'm in motion. I'd rather eat the curb. So I'm hitting my brakes. This is the curb. This is my bike. Boom! I don't know how I fell off. I didn't fly that far, but my left side mirror was in somebody's backyard. The panels, like the fairings, dang. The plastic panel was like, a couple pieces were in different places. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm sitting there on the floor, like looking around, trying to analyze the situation. Like, dang, I still gotta get home. So I pick up the pieces, I toss them to the side. This lady, this white lady pull up in an SUV. She pull up because that same turn that I ate dirt on, she was pulling that same turn to go on the highway. She's like, oh my God, are you okay? Are you okay? Do you need help? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. At the time, I probably could have used a hug though, because I was going through it mentally. Physically, I was all right. All of my motorcycle crashes, I've been physically all right after them. That's the crazy part. God did. But nah. Dang, yo, she said, you need help? I'm like, nah, I'm good. I could have used a hug though, mentally, because I didn't know what the hell was going on. I pick up my bike. There's the lever on the left side to switch gears. So it's like a long little pipe, and then a piece that comes out. And that piece that comes out, your foot is supposed to flick it up and down. That piece was no longer in existence. It broke and snapped off, so it was just a little thing on the side. So I tried flicking it with my hand. I'm like, it could go up and down. Okay. So then I get on the bike, and then I put my toe underneath it to flick it up and above it to flick it down. Dog, it was so awkward to get your foot in the right position, but it's doable. I'm like, listen, if I could shift in 1 or 2 gears, I could get home. So I'm driving home with my thigh gripping the bike so that it's holding the plastic together while it's flapping through the wind. And then I gotta curve my toe underneath so I can shift the gear to make sure that I'm not staying in first gear for the whole time. And I only got one mirror because the other mirror's in somebody's backyard. Lo and behold, I made it home safely though. I did make it home safely. Interesting experience, you know. Taught me the importance of understanding how to take a turn safely and at speed, which I didn't know before. Now I would love to take that turn. If I had my bike, I would love to take that turn just for the satisfaction of doing that kind of turn, if that makes sense. But yeah, like, I was pretty good physically, you know. A couple pieces were all over the place, but nothing too crazy. You know, I was alright. It's just an accident, bro. Just brush it off. Although you don't always have the opportunity to brush it off. But thanks for listening to that little story.